Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, my name is Dana. I upload new videos at least once a week. Usually there's something tea related, but sometimes I do like to change it up a little bit. But today I have another exciting tea to try and to share with you. It's another by Tea by Daniel, and this one is called Momma Bear Magic. When I first opened this one up, I wasn't really sure what it was gonna be. I'm not a mom yet, so I'm like, is this a tea I can drink? Like, is this some special ingredient that's good for moms? Like, so I was really curious, and I went through every tea because I was so excited. They sent me like a whole big box of tea. I went to the post office, picked it up, opened the box, and like a beautiful like whiff of smell came out that smells so amazing. And I went through each tea and read all the descriptions, and this is one of the ones I'm actually the most excited about. Before I get too excited and too into it, let's get our tea steeping so it has plenty of time to work its magic. So let's do that first and foremost. I really like the way they package their teas at Tea by Daniel, because tea should be packaged airtight in containers that don't let any light or air in, because it keeps your tea fresh that way. If you ever go to tea stores that have that sell their tea in clear plastic bags, that's not great. Like, that's not the ideal way to package your tea up, because it lets all that light in and your tea is gonna lose its flavor a lot faster. So I'm always like, I always feel super assured and like good when I see that tea companies package their teas in like containers like this. We have our tea steeping. I like the color already. Look at that bright green. I'm so excited about this. So let's set it aside and we can read the ingredients and see what makes this tea so magical. So let me just go ahead and read the description. It says, "This tea is made with all the mamas out there in mind. We know you work hard day and night taking care of your little baby cubs. Every now and then you just need a quiet little corner, a moment to think, and a great cup of tea. This green tea with lime and turmeric will enlighten your senses, invigorate your soul, and energize your body." So it doesn't sound like it's any like ingredient that like people who are not moms like shouldn't have. Like, it's not like a woman specific tea. It's just like a cute name to show appreciation for the moms. And what got me the most excited were the ingredients. So let me read those to you. Ingredients: sencha makoto green tea, ginger, coriander, cinnamon, turmeric, pepper, cloves, and natural lime flavor. So now we know where the tea gets this beautiful color, and that is the turmeric. Obviously the green tea plays a bit of a role in there too, but that beautiful like yellowy, like deeper sort of color is just like gorgeous to me. And I really love that Tea by Daniel puts like what kind of green tea it is. Like, other tea companies will put just like green tea, ginger, but I really like that they actually put that it's like a sencha. So, you know, like if you like Japanese green teas, you might like this one. You know what I mean? Like, it's more specific, and I really appreciate that. And this tea is sort of like the kind of tea I love, but with a twist. It has the spices like cinnamon and ginger, and I love that there's coriander, and I absolutely love that there's turmeric because of all the amazing benefits of turmeric, especially coming up to my wedding. I am like trying to make sure I keep my skin and everything in order. And also it's just an awesome anti-inflammatory that's super good for your health that you really should try to incorporate into every day. And even better, this tea has black pepper in it, which really helps that turmeric absorb into your system and work its magic. I feel like the big twist is the lime. I feel like tea companies are always eager to do like orange and cinnamon, sometimes like lemon with spices, but I don't think I've ever seen lime in this sort of context in a tea. Like, I always think of like fruity teas or like tropical teas, or like David's tea had like a lime gelato, or like a desserty one, like a key lime pie, but I don't think I've ever seen lime with turmeric. So I'm really excited. I feel like it's gonna be like sort of a different sort of take, like a fresh sort of spin on like a spiced green tea. But when I smell this tea, I definitely smell the lime, and it smells so good, so fruity, so like limey and juicy, citrusy. But let's see how it looks. Looks like there are a lot of really nice, like fine little pieces in here because it's mostly spices and things. So it's kind of more homogeneous, like it's not a whole lot of chunks. I feel like it's not focusing super nicely and I don't know why. Oh, I see little twigs, which I love. Little like, shows you that they're like made in nature, sourced from nature, and I love that. I definitely see the green tea leaves. Oh, here's a little piece of cinnamon. Oh, a coriander seed. But I mostly smell the lime. I don't really smell the turmeric. And turmeric is such a powerful spice that I feel like with most teas with turmeric, that's like the first thing you smell. Like you're like, this is a turmeric tea. But I really smell the lime and it's really nice. So let's take out our infuser so we make sure not to oversteep. If you are making a tea with turmeric, be careful what you like let it touch. Like I'm gonna be careful not to let this drip onto my table, my white table, because it probably would stain. So I'm just gonna put it right on the plate. Let's dump it out so we could see the leaves. But I would definitely recommend whenever you're making something with turmeric, like that is not the time to use like your steeper or to use any like clear plastic sort of devices to make your tea. Definitely stick with a metal infuser and a glass mug if you can, because turmeric stains are super hard to get out and it's just best to just not do it. Yeah, so I mostly see the green tea leaves, but I do see a little here and there of like pieces of, looks like ginger, coriander seeds. I am starting to smell a bit of spiciness like in the actual tea. I definitely am still getting that lime though. Like the lime is super strong and powerful. I think it's about time to just give it a sip and see what it's all about. Definitely more lime than anything else that I'm tasting on my first sip, which is not bad. It almost reminds me of the taste of Fruit Loops. I know that makes no sense because the only thing that would be similar would be the only fruit in this tea, which is the lime. But I'm getting like a Fruit Loops vibe and I really like it. It's weird that I'm not tasting the turmeric. I really feel like that's what you always taste in teas that have turmeric. But I'm tasting the lime so much and it's just so like fresh. And I get why they would say, what was it? This green tea with lime will enlighten your senses, invigorate your soul, and energize your body. I feel like citrus fruits are such like an uplifting, energizing sort of like scent and taste. So I think the lime is definitely would like do that trick for you. It's really kind of cool that it doesn't taste too strongly of turmeric because like you don't taste so much of it, but it's there and it is providing the benefits for you. I don't think I've ever had like a lime tea that tastes like this and I really like it. I really think it's a nice like perfect uplifting tea. Like things like grapefruit and lime and lemon are like happy fruits. Like it just puts you in a good mood and makes you like feel like invigorated, makes you feel really good. And I think like especially with the benefits of the turmeric where you're gonna be like glowy and like hydrated and like just feel really good, like I think this actually is a good tea for someone like a mom who is working super hard and is exhausted. When I read the ingredients of this tea, it definitely leads me to believe that it's like right up my alley, something like the kinds of teas I always drink. I didn't really expect the lime to be so strong. So I really appreciate that like this is something I might have wanted to try because there's ginger and there's coriander and there's turmeric. But really that lime is just such an interesting twist that I personally wouldn't have gone for. Like if this tea said like lime flavored green tea or it was called like key lime pie or like, you know, I wouldn't have been drawn to it. But for it to be like all the ingredients I love plus lime, it's definitely like it's drawn me into something new that I wouldn't have experienced otherwise. So I really want to thank Tea by Daniel for sending me all these wonderful teas. I've enjoyed all 3 of them so far. I have not had one that I don't really like. All of these I'm definitely gonna finish what I have and drink it again. and probably even buy more, honestly, because it's so good and it's just like made with so much love. I'm gonna go sip on this, enjoy it, get some wedding stuff done. I think when I post this, oh my God, when this video goes up, I think it'll be our wedding day. I'm off getting married. I hope you're having a beautiful day as well, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.